Hello and welcome to another video by Big Taco and Little Taco. And in today's video, we're going to do something different. We're going to do a set review. And we're reviewing set number 75238, which is the action battle Endor Assault. This was released in 2019, and it consisted of 193 parts. It sold for $39.99 Canadian or $29.99 American. We picked this set up during the first lockdown, but have delayed posting anything about it because we focused on completing and posting the videos about the Death Star MOC. But it was something for me and Little Taco to build and play with while spending our days inside the house. So reviewing the set, the pros are, it's a fun and innovative way to use LEGO to do other things. There's a high play value, and it resembles the battle games I remember playing when I was a kid in the 80s, where me and my friends would set up our armies and then fire projectiles at each other's armies, seeing if we could knock them down. The other big positive is the minifigures. Another pro were the minifigures that came with the set. The Scout Trooper has a new design with new printing on its body and on its helmet, and when compared to the old Scout Trooper, there's a massive improvement there. And there was also back printing, so that's another huge improvement from the previous version of the Scout Trooper. The other minifigure was the newer version of Wicket. Previously, when Wicket was released in the 2009 Endor set, he had no tan markings on his face, which is not this similar to how he's seen in the movie. And then they added in the tan markings, but that was in the big giant Ewok Village set from 2013. So this certainly allowed for a cheaper price point to get the improved Ewok version. The con, though, for this set is expensive, and at a high price per piece ratio of 21 cents Canadian or 16 cents American, it's expensive. The price point gets a little better with the other action battle sets, such as the Hoth Generator or the Echo Base, but the one I wanted was certainly the Endor one, especially for those exclusive minifigures. So, this set did get me thinking though, how can I expand it into a big shooting game? I looked at the other builds from the action battle sets, the Hoth Generator and the Echo Base, but I wanted to use the spare parts in the LEGO room, and I certainly wanted to have more earthy tones, so that way it could be a generic battleground. So what I did is I looked at the other sets, took some ideas, and expanded it to make it my own. So what I ended up having is two separate armies. There's the Rebel Alliance side, and then there's the Galactic Empire, each with their own bases and different targets to shoot at. So I took the designs from the Echo Base Defense. First, for the bases, we gave a generic building for the Rebels, which kind of represents something from Jeddah or maybe Yavin 4, but certainly more of a hideout. It's a simple system, you shoot the center and it drops down. And for the Imperial side, I made a shield generator, which is very similar to what you see in the Battle of Endor, but that's what the Empire would do. They would have simply cookie cutter designs that they would simply implement in whatever planet they were on. I also copied the design for the DF-9 anti-infantry turret, but made it more neutral tones with some tan and swapped out the Snow Trooper for a Rebel Navy Trooper. I also copied the AT-AT, but only wanted one target, so I removed it from how you can shoot off the pilot and only had the bottom one where you can shoot it out and it actually makes the AT-AT drop just like it would in the movies. I then took the E-Web design from the Hoth Generator set and changed the colors to be more neutral instead of white. But then I copied the design functionality for the 1-4 FDP tower dish laser, which is seen in the Battle of Hoth, but again made it more of a neutral tone versus only white. And there was a straight copy of the speeder bike from the Endor Assault. Again, I liked the set, I liked the little mini speeder, and definitely the minifigure was awesome. So I took the same base design, but instead I placed the mini U-Wing, which was set 75-160, so that we had a Rebel variation of a vehicle that could get knocked down as well. The end result is taking LEGO's awesome idea and expanding it with coherent armies for both sides and making a fun game, which can be played against other people or just see how many rounds it takes to knock down your opponent. But that's what this is also about. This video is about taking ideas from LEGO and how to expand it. This leads me to how to build a set you don't own and cannot just buy, but you really like what LEGO has done. This might come up a lot. There's a certain set you want, but it's just too expensive, or it's been discontinued and the resale market has priced it way too high. Or there's just a certain part you really like and you want to emulate it for your collection. But more often than not, we have spare bricks laying around, so let's put them to good use. The first step is looking at the instruction manuals for the techniques that were used to build the set. They're all easily accessible at LEGO's website. So you just type in the name, or if you happen to know the number of the set, and you'll have access to a full PDF version of the instructions. Check the links below on how to find the instructions for the LEGO Endor Assault. The second step is also having a part listings, which you can get from the instruction PDF, but I always turn to my favorite website, Bricklink, for that. Not only is Bricklink my go-to place for purchasing aftermarket parts and minifigures, but it also has a simple database and part listings for every set made by LEGO. So again, check the link in the description below for the part listings for the Action Battle Endor Assault from Bricklink. So once I had the building designs and I printed out part listings, it was going through my own spare bricks for what I need, and then creating a wanted list on Bricklink, which is another helpful tool on the website, and ordering what I was missing. Things like more of the Alliance and Empire logos, and certainly I knew I would want to have a lot of the rubber bullets for the projectiles. Wanted to have more shots, and I also knew inevitably we're going to lose a couple. So I create my want list, and then I ordered a bunch whenever I could, especially when buying other parts for things like the Death Star or another vignette. And that's really how you do it. You take an idea that LEGO has, an awesome idea, and make it your own. Sometimes it's because of necessity, you can't afford the set, or you want to tweak it. But certainly, we're talking about LEGO masters. When they're building these sets, that's their job. They're amazing at it. So, imitation is the highest form of flattery. And hopefully this video can give you the tools you need to take ideas into the next level. And now we have some videos of Little Taco shooting down the armies. And here, Little Taco is going to demonstrate the shooting of the Rebel Alliance. So, Little Taco, ready, aim, fire! Oh, that's a miss. So there is a bit of a challenge to try to hit it. Oh, there's a direct hit. Didn't hit the target as much as just hit the turret. So you see, there is a bit of a challenge here. It's not as easy as you think. Little Taco is a couple feet away, and certainly trying to hit targets. Oh, we have a direct hit, and that sends the U-wing down. Another shot into the... Oh, almost hit the base, almost hit the base. Well, it looks like the base is going to hold up. So it's a fun game because you could play how many shots does it take, or can you actually get all the points? And it looks like Little Taco is almost out of ammo. And, oh, get a little closer. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. There's a hit. And here we go. Last round. Can Little Taco defeat? Oh, and there we have it. So that is how the Rebel Alliance can get shot up. And now Little Taco is going to shoot at the Imperial Army. Little Taco, ready, set, fire! Oh, that bounced off the AT-AT's leg. Another bounce off the AT-AT's leg. It's not as easy. Oh, there's a direct hit. The shield bunker is down. E-web is dismantled. Maybe Little Taco was more of a rebel. Oh, there we have it. Little Taco is definitely more of a rebel. Oh, did not quite take out the AT-AT. Here's the big grand finale. Can he finish it off? No. See, it is a little tricky. What do you think, Little Taco? Is it tricky?
Yeah, one of the torpedoes are in the way. It's hard to shoot.
And the AT-AT goes down.
Yay!
So that's how you take out the Imperial Army.